So, hi everyone. I just want to give a quick run through the features of the cloud generator, the 9 voice, sorry, polyphonic synth I've created, and it's in the. I've only created a VST version, so it's in VST user, and then it should be over here. This doesn't really come with an interface, so depending on the DAW you use, in Ableton it gives this built-in kind of interface which can be used. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no interface. I've connected a MIDI keyboard, so now these are the default settings, and if I just play a key, this is what will happen. The synth is also polyphonic, so that works out fine. When it comes to the features, you've got the most important thing, or the primal function of this synth, is the spread function, which basically detunes each single oscillator by a given amount. So if I hold down a key, so that's the spread function, which works really well, especially on low frequencies. Gives this really nice super saw effect because I'm in saw here. So there's two oscillators. They're kind of numbered 0 and 1, unfortunately. So 0 is the sawtooth oscillator, and 1 is a sine wave. And the spread function works in a very interesting with the sonic characteristics of the spread function with the sine oscillators. Sounds like this. Obviously, get a lot of phasing. Eerie, very eerie. Also, when the spread is at full on, so at 1, each oscillators are like a stacked third, so it's 9 stacked thirds, so it kind of creates a chord, a diminished chord. Let's go back. So that's the two oscillator types. I've also got a LFO, which modulates the frequency of which oscillator, so that's a very simple LFO. The LFO is a sine wave. And then I have this character called richness, which is a very simple cubic distortion unit. So if we go back to sine and pull this up, so this is just a very simple distortion unit. One thing about this is it's not alias free. So if you're using this and changing a lot of frequencies and sliding and stuff, yeah, that might be a bit of a problem. So definitely to keep that into consideration. Future development will get rid of the aliasing. I've also got a filter, which is a elliptic third order low pass cow filter. Very, very interesting, very, very digital, harsh sounding filter. And to demonstrate this, I'm gonna choose a sine wave again. The number indication here is not correct. The filter cutoff slider is mapped logarithmically, so it's not actually at 10,000 hertz here. Just trust your ears with that one. But as again, future development will get rid of that error. What else is here? These are MIDI parameters. They are in the UI. They shouldn't be, I mean, if you're using a MIDI keyboard, you don't really have to use those. They are in there, and I'm definitely also going to get rid of them because technically you don't really need them. And a very, very simple ADSR attack, decay, sustain, release. Very simple. And just a volume slider in case you need that for, I don't know, automation mapping, whether it's most comfortable to you. Apart from that, I have, if you look in the description of the video, there's a link which should get you to the GitHub repository where you can download this, the source code, many other different things which might be helpful to you, like a block diagram, as well as the code in a text file, as well as a full extensive documentation on the synth. So you've got everything I just said with a bit more figures as a PDF, as well as a README, which has got the instructions on how to build this software from source code, as well as how to install it, where to place it, and a audio, just a simple audio recording of this synth, very, very dry, just demonstrating it a bit more if you just want to hear the audio, plus a track which I did, which is going to be featured on my next EP, where there's percussion elements, there's vocal elements, and there's synthesis elements, and all the synthesis in these tracks, in that track, comes from the cloud generator, and most of them are actually just a very, very dry, perhaps a bit of delay on them, a bit of reverb, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, check out the link, and talk to you soon.